You know, Hazel, it's been a long time since Grandma DC has done a video and put it on YouTube. And you know, lots went on this winter and everything. And I did the thinking about it the other day, and I thought, you know, I need to get my GoPro fixed, and what would I want to do? What do I want to put out there for people? And you know, humor is always the best. But then I thought, when I was a little girl, my grandmother used to read to me out of this 1957 poetry book. And I lost the book as we grow older, and she left this earth, and you grow and you move and you get married and have children of your own. And when I married your grandfather, it was quite the coincidence to find that in his possession he had the very same poetry book that my grandmother had. Maybe not the exact one, but he had a copy of it, and I have protected this with my life and heart. And your grandpa's been gone now for 16 years, but I wanted to share my favorite poem that my grandmother Hazel, whom you're named after, my grandmother Hazel used to read to me. And I loved this poem, and it is by James Whitcomb Riley. The name of it is Little Orphant Annie. And that's how they talked back then. Or instead of saying orphan, they said orphant. So you will find a lot of words like that in this poem. And here's how it goes. Little orphant Annie, come to our house to stay, and wash the cups and saucers up and brush the crumbs away, and shoo the chickens off the porch and dust the hearth and sweep, and make the fire and bake the bread and earn her board and keep. And all us other children, when the supper things is done, we sits around the kitchen fire and has the mostest fun, a-listening to the witch tales 'at Annie tells about, and the goblins will get you if and you don't watch out. Once they was this little boy who wouldn't say his prayers, so when he went to bed at night away upstairs, his mommy heard him holler and his daddy heard him bawl, and when they turned the kivers down, he wasn't there at all. And they seeked him in the rafter room and cubbyhole and press, and seeked him up the chimbley flue, and everywheres, I guess. But all they ever found was his pants and roundabout, and the goblins'll get you if and you don't watch out. And once there was this little girl who'd always laugh and grin, and make fun of everyone and all her blood and kin. And once, when they was company, and old folks was there, she mocked 'em and she shocked 'em, and she said she didn't care. And this, as she kicked her heels and turned to run and hide, they was two great big black things a-standing by her side, and they snatched her through the ceiling, for she knew what she's about. And the goblins'll get you if and you don't watch out. And little orphan Annie says, when the blaze is blue, and the lampwick sputters, and the wind goes whoo, and you hear the crickets quiet, and the moon is gray, and the lightning bugs in dew and all is squinched away, you better mind your parents and your teachers fond and dear, and cherish those that loves you, and dry the orphan's tear, and help the poor and needy ones that clusters all about, ere the goblins'll get you if and you don't watch out. That was always my favorite poem. I think it has a good message, and it's really good. So Grandma loves you, and I love all the rest of you who have tuned in to watch. Thank you very much. We have someone new to introduce you to on maybe a few more videos once Grandma gets going again. And maybe we'll do some more reading of my favorite poems again sometime. Y'all have a blessed day and a good time, and thank you for listening. Bye-bye.